Okay, that's a fancy tuna sub you got there.
Just something quick and easy. You know it's hot outside. This is filling and only took me like 10 minutes to make. You won't have?
Yeah.
Let's get started, y'all. We got 4 cans of tuna. Make sure it's in water. They do make other kinds in oil, but you don't want that. We'll go ahead and grab a can opener. Now we got an electric one, but this stuff stinks and it squirts everywhere. See what I mean? So we're gonna just use our manual one over the sink. That way any spillage you can wash off. Use a fork if you need to. You can press down like this and it'll get all that juice out for you if you're new or don't wanna risk cutting yourself. Now I'm gonna do it the old school way later of just using my fingers, but just be careful. These edges are sharp. I have on gloves, so just make sure you don't cut yourself. We'll flip it over, push on the top of the can lid, and all that juice comes out. Just be careful of those sharp edges right there. You can also use the fork, get it in between like this, and it'll peel the lid right up and take it off. You can also use it to scoop out your tuna because it may be stuck in there once you get all the moisture out. Another method is using a strainer. As long as it has small holes, you can pour your tuna in and use a spoon to strain all the water out. But like we said, we're going to use the old school method. I'm just going to use all 4 cans, squeeze it out. Oops, be careful, some will come out. We'll go ahead and wash the sink out because you don't want it to be stinky. Now we've got a bowl on the table. All those cans we strained, we'll pour in our meat. If it won't fall out, grab that fork that we used earlier and just scoop it out manually. Oops, I dropped the can. I said a bad word. We have to mute. If you like what you see and you like cooking with us indoors or outdoors, make sure you subscribe. Now our ingredients, you can go to bntsrecipes.com. We've got the full list unlocked there, or we'll show them here too. Now that we've scooped all our cans out, let's go ahead in and add in our other ingredients. And be careful with these can lids, y'all. They can be sharp. I like to put them inside the can so it doesn't tear up your trash bag. We're gonna start off with 3/4 cups of Miracle Whip. If you don't have this, you can also use Kroger Classic Whip. It tastes just as good. We'll also use 1/4 cup of sweet relish. And we'll give this a quick stir. Don't forget your seasonings. We're going to use 1/4 teaspoon of dash, 1/4 teaspoon of thyme, a 1/2 teaspoon of Old Bay, and just make sure you sprinkle this all over. 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, and a 1/2 teaspoon of ground black pepper. Now we tap these in, but if you need measurements, you can measure out exactly or add more if you need to your taste liking. As you'll see later on, we're gonna add in a little more pepper. You think it needs a little more pepper? I think it needs a little more pepper too. Give it a good stir, and that's it. You're done. Only takes 5 to 10 minutes to make. Once you got a consistency like this, it's time to serve. Now, if you can get some Pepperidge Farm buns like these on sale, they're really good. We also use pitas too, we'll show you in just a second, but these are pre-split. You can go ahead and split them open, or if you have regular hot dog buns, as we say, use what you got. Now these wheat pitas are awesome. If you don't want that much bread or need a quick snack, go ahead and pull one out the bag, cut it in half like this, and you can save this for later or give it to your spouse. If not, put it back up in the bag. Sometimes these can be hard to open. Put them in the microwave for 10 seconds and they'll peel right open. This is just for demonstration purposes. Go ahead and add in either some spinach or iceberg lettuce of your choosing. This will be your inner layer. And then we're gonna put in some onions. We like to use red onions, and toss in some tomatoes. We like cherry tomatoes because they're nice and juicy and not soggy. And then just go ahead and scoop in your tuna like normal, 2 to 3 scoops. But we're using a bun today, so let's go ahead and put some Subway sauce on there. Now this is sweet onion teriyaki Subway sauce. It's so delicious with tuna. We'll go ahead and line the bun with some spinach. Then we'll grab our tuna we made earlier. It's been in the fridge. You can put on 2 to 3 scoopfuls and just spread it down the middle. Now you don't have to make it fancy, but we made some cherry tomatoes, put them all in a line. Then we put some red onions on top, just like we did in the pita. And if you spill some on the side, it's okay. They do this in the restaurant too. They just take a dry rag and wipe your plate afterwards. Now let's put on some of that delicious sweet onion teriyaki sauce, and you're done.
Just like that. Made in less than 15 minutes. Delicious and nutritious.
Cut it in half, share with someone, or save half for later.
Isn't that beautiful and yummy looking? And tuna's awesome, as it stores in the fridge for up to 5 days when stored properly, so it's great for meal prep too. Look at that. For more storage tips, visit the recipe card on our site. We hope you enjoy just as much as us, and as always, thanks again for creating with B&T.
Alright y'all, this done made me hungry. I gotta go get some chips with this.